大家好，朋友们都欢迎добро пожаловать and welcome. This is Morgan Red Show. So today we're going to play against Skaven, and I gotta say that this is just very damn funny battle because we bring a lot of flames and we've got a lot of reds to roast. So let's see how it's gonna go. We've got a spread Dawi formation, which is just the best formation for Dawi because we know this in Kislev. Because we are with Dwarfs from Kislev. So we spread our Dawi, we put some flame cannons, we put some flamethrowers, we get support with some dwarf warriors, we use generic lord, and we push forward, and no matter how many Dawi, brave Dawi are going to die from this nasty black glow catapult. So left flank has to be a breakthrough. We gotta get to his catapults as soon as possible, and let's push forward and see how it's gonna go. One of the main things that we have to remember, of course, my friends, just pick up the most valuable targets like Plague Monks. They are unshielded, don't waste your precious crossbows, arbalets, as we say in Kislev, on stupid Skaven slaves, and just burn the rat. This is the goal here. We are here just to use these guys combined with some flame cannons. So enjoy. And unfortunately for me, sometimes there are some unpredictable situations with these poor rangers which are not armored, so a lot of them has died. And the exchange of firepower is coming quite equally at this point, and the most fun has begun with the duel between our lords, the Lord Scroll and the generic lad, which is my favorite, of course. Well, you've got this situation, you just target the reds that are surrounding your lords, right? You just shoot everything that you see. So, of course, many Skaven are bringing some single entities units like Black Priests on bells. You just don't forget to get some Thunderers for that, or any other armor piercing damage for that, and force them to leave, force them to die. But this is the most precious situation when you see a lot of Skaven get burned alive. This is just one of the most thematical nice views sights that you can see in Warhammer. Just a lot of burned poor Skaven that are just roasted by Dawi firepower. The sound of burning red flesh, this is just the music in Kislev. So we've got some flanking forces here fighting with warriors, elite regiments of renowned warriors. They're anti-infantry units, so they're going to be quite good here, killing all the Skaven slaves, of course. I mean, who can't beat Skaven slave? Anyone can do that. And Plague Monks are trying to do some adventurous, tricky stuff coming from the flank, and we'll see how it's gonna go. And unfortunately for my opponent, the amount of Irondrakes is just so insane, so big. So we are able to pick up even his engaged Plague Monks on this flank, and you can see this nice angle that allows us to roast more and more of poor Skaven forces. So the duel is still going between the lords, and the bell is get damaged more and more. But here comes an interesting situation where this unit of Storm Vermin is coming to get to these Irondrakes, and let's see how much damage they're gonna deal on their impact. And actually there is almost no damage because the unit has a lot of defense, and as you can see there is just point blank destruction coming to this poor Skaven. They're not able to break through quickly, so this is what happens. You gotta suffer, rat. Oh my god. So at this flank, as you can see on the left flank, we broke through everything that he's got. He only got slaves there, and the crews have to retreat at some point. The Bell was able to get closer, break through the lines, trying to summon some units, but his will to fight is fading away because he's being shot by all the thunderers and artillery, which decreases the morale. And this nice angle of artillery from the left, it allows us to shoot to his flank actually, and all these Skaven, they are not able to do much. And you have to remember another thing, like Irondrakes is a unit that is very nice to be used as a tanky unit. You see, oh, that's nice. Fireworks, beautiful. So you just put your Irondrakes in front, and you don't care. You just put some more Irondrakes behind, some flame cannons behind, and aim your own Irondrakes. It doesn't matter because these lads, they have about 75-80% resist to fire. So you just put them in front and just friendly fire them as hell. It doesn't matter. They don't care. It's just usual day to get shot by their own infantry Irondrakes. Usual Wednesday for them to get thrown back by their flame cannons from the behind, because they are going to get up like these fat and very badass guy Terminators of Skaven. Alright, so let's see how it's going. So at this point, almost all the forces of Skaven, they just got burnt. You can see all these melted snow lying here, and the Lord Scroll understands that this is not his day. The duel didn't go so well, and too many Ratman fellas, they just went down, they just got burned by Irondrakes. That is actually still going on. This is just hell. This is just red hell. This is not the situation you want to be in. And like, of course, he could, Skaven General could bring some large entities, like a couple of Doomwheelers would bring a lot of chaos to the ranks of Dwarves. It usually does. So it would be almost impossible to come with these Irondrakes from the flank to burn all these artillery crews and let them understand that this is not their day to cowardly shoot from the distance. And here comes the Dawi victory. Not the costly one, but really beautiful one, and smelling with some fried chicken, if you associate chicken with some fried red meat. Anyway guys, this was just a very fun battle that I wanted to share with you, because this is just very nice to see some flames on Skaven, some flames burning these lads. I love both races. I love how you can be creative with these races, and I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. 所以下次见，你们都来看我，欢迎你们。Всем спасибо, дорогие друзья. Let me know if you want to see any special matchup, anything that you like actually, on the comments below. Subscribe, put a like, just to make me feel a little bit happy, you know. I'm trying here hard. So I'll see you later, everyone. Bye bye. Всем спасибо и пока. Ставьте лайки. Удачи. Это был Morgengrat Show.
Посмотрим, кто здесь, батя. Опача. Ну так давайте. Да все, блин, там сниму. У нас здесь голые ребята. Итак, значит, что значит получается у меня здесь? Погибло, значит, почти все. А здесь погибло, значит, почти не все. Возмутительно! Это первый шаг в нашем страшном плане. Тупой искусственный интеллект. Я тебе покажу превосходство белой расы. За Норску! За все, что, короче, там было. Что, ну найдите слова какие-нибудь, просто порвите их всех. Давай, Вульфа, мочи их. Да, движуха, давай. Вот, все, сейчас третий еще зайдет. И вообще все. Нет, стать бы! Следующая жертва. Беги! О боже, я не могу на это смотреть. О боже. Че, я по своим нашелся? Ну и правильно, че мне вот это слишком легкий. Так, ладно. План Б. Мочи!
Ну, здорово.